You'll see the Florida Gators taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So Florida's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Dances away to buy time. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. BYU used him twice in that loss a week ago. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He turns like that, and why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Texas Longhorns offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Coming after it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Ewers. Got the quick pass. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. With the catch, it's Bond. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. They stop him just a leak or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, it's out.
Yeah, the receiver's got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it and keep possession.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. You know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Florida 7, Texas 3.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Shakes off the tackler.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Here's the give off the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the ball is intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. Trying to get to it. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. out of the gun. The inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it from the gun. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive. So it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on fourth down. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes a grab enough for the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Just ran over it. The Gators get enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Right back to it. Here it is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Got it in the middle, it's held. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Got it behind the line, it's Blue. Continues to fight for yards. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. Comes out throwing on first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Smashes through the tackle. And the returner goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab over the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
He'll take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game, they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Bolden. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Stopped after making the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal. And the Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Keeps the legs moving. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Trying play action. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. The Gators sending the offense back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Slips a tackle, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. Man, it's like that quarterback was stepping around a bunch of bear traps in the pocket. Everywhere he looked, something was trying to grab his leg.
And the coach is going to be like, hey, dude, how do you want my quarterback to be successful if he's got guys falling all over him the whole time and try to lock in on a receiver because so much pressure from the defense.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their fists.
No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. He chucks one out to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Zings it complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. This crowd knows when to bring it. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're bringing heat. Avoids pressure. Tipped at the line, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David he lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
This time it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Still on his feet. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Got room on the return. And he has taken it. To finish the season strong and make that here in this Week 11 performance. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple positions. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Gators in the hurry-up. On fourth down, trying to find his man. The completion well past the sticks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Unloads to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they...